G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I upload a trip report on my channel every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out. I'm at Helsinki airport, I just got off a plane from Hong Kong. Now I'm going to connect onwards onto Finnair A321 to Berlin. So let's go. If you want to check out that trip report from Hong Kong to Helsinki, I'll have the link in the description down below. Helsinki airport isn't really that big, so transfer between flights, including from a non-Schengen flight to a Schengen flight, is quite easy. I'm just at a kiosk, which is verifying that I have another flight to catch. And then I had to go through security, and now I'm back in the airside in the non-Schengen area. Literally nothing is open here but one or two cafes. So the Schengen area is just right next door, and in between the two buildings is immigration. We've got 5 hours to spend at Helsinki airport, so I'm gonna leave that for later. Now let's do some lounge hopping. I haven't done that for so long. So here's the Finnair lounge precinct in the non-Schengen area. They've got a business class lounge for those flying in business class and One World Sapphire members. They've also got a platinum wing for One World Emerald only. I'm travelling with my mother, who's a One World Emerald, but unfortunately that lounge is not going to open until 11 AM. So we're now inside the business class lounge. It's pretty nice and quiet here. It was renovated and reopened a couple of years ago. The older lounge was actually quite hectic, very busy all the time and packed. It's not peak hour now, so I can't show you how busy this lounge could get, but I'm sure you won't be having trouble looking for a seat. The only thing missing from the old business class lounge is the sauna. They still have it in the lounge precinct, but it's now exclusive to those in the platinum wing. I'm a bit hungry, so let's check out what they've got on offer in the buffet. It's ticking all the boxes here: oatmeal, bacon, eggs, and even champagne. You can pour yourself a glass of red, white, and champagne. I'm just getting my mum to help me to pour a glass of mimosa. The champagne they've got here is Joseph Perrier. If you want other types of alcohol, like spirits including vodka and Finnish gin, including cocktails, you can come to the bar here. There are 5 or 6 shower rooms here. You can reserve your spot on the screen right outside the door, and the staff would clean the shower rooms in between guests using them. But I've decided to use and show the shower room in a Schengen lounge later instead. So before we go there, we're just going to fill up our stomach first. And look, I've found a coat hook here. Ta-da! So we just left the Finnair business lounge in the non-Schengen area. We're now going to go through passport control, get into the Schengen, and use the Finnair lounge over there. I just had the most stressful immigration experience in any European airport. So the guy was asking me what country I'm going to, so I'm assuming he's asking me my destination, Berlin, Germany. The second question, how many days are you there? I said 4 days, and then I'm going to Czech Republic. And then he got a bit angry and annoyed. He was like, how many days in total? Do you know where you are? I was like, yeah, in the Schengen area. I'm in here for maybe 12 days. And then he was like, tell me all the countries you're going to. He was just so unpleasant to talk with. If he rephrased his first question a bit better, like all the countries in the Schengen area I'm visiting, then there won't be any drama. Anyway, we made it to the Schengen area finally, and we're now in the Finnair Schengen lounge. It's located right next to gate 22, where our flight is going to depart, very convenient. The lounge isn't too big, but it's quite long, like a long corridor. There are many different types of sitting options, including recliner chairs, soundproof telephone booths, as well as bar tables and chairs facing the tarmac. There's also wireless charging at the bar table, and I'm just having a bowl of vegetable curry. And from here, I can see a Finnair A350 landing from Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm very glad I had something to eat and drink in the non-Schengen lounge, because the food selection here isn't as extensive as the one in the non-Schengen. So whatever they have here, they have it in the non-Schengen, but here they don't have bacon and champagne. So now I'm just having a little bit more to eat, and I'm sitting right next to the tarmac looking over planes. That Finnair Embraer is going to go to Vienna, Austria. I just switched position and got a cup of coffee. This is much better. Hello there, welcome to the Finnair shower room in the Helsinki Schengen lounge. Look, I'm using the coat hooks here. It's quite spacious here and very nice lighting as well. No rain shower unfortunately. And we've got 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, shower gel. Amenity wise, we've got a hairdryer, shower caps, shaving kit and comb. I'm sure you can ask for a toothbrush outside. So now it's time to go downstairs and board our flight to Germany. So here's our aircraft today, a 19-year-old Finnair A320-200 Osaka Hotel, Lima X-Ray India. According to the internet, it was stored away in November 2020 due to COVID-19, and it was only brought back to service in August this year. Welcome on board Finnair A320-200. Our seat today is 12A, an emergency exit seat. So all seats here have got no TV, rather you have a literature holder at the top for the menu and safety card. Your tray table can't be folded, but you can move it back and forth. There's an empty pocket there for your personal item. I like how it's see-through, so surely you can't lose anything. Legroom of course is amazing at the emergency seats. Major drawback for me is that there's no headrest here, but the cushion for your head is quite soft. Boarding is now completed, it's a rather full flight, and it's just the two of us at the 3 seats. There are overhead panels for flight information and map.
Look.
Cabin crew, check your door position. Cabin crew, on your doors and cross-check. Thank you. Cabin crew, be ready for safety demonstration.
All exits are equipped with slides.
In-flight service began shortly after takeoff. On Finnair short-haul flights, only water and blueberry juice are free of charge. You'll have to pay for any other items, including snacks, coffee and tea. For many years, Finnair had this unwritten benefit for Oneworld Emerald members. They can choose a drink off the menu free of charge. Unfortunately, that benefit no longer applies to Oneworld Emerald members. Only Finnair Platinum members still benefit from it. Anyways, we only got a blueberry juice because we're not too hungry anyway. We ate quite a bit in the lounges. So here's a quick lavatory tour at the rear of the aircraft. So it's an interesting setup. The rubbish bin is located behind the toilet, not next to the sink, and the coat hook is really high.
Currently it is fun cloudy temperature plus 12 degrees Celsius. I hope you enjoyed this winter flight and have a nice day.
And open the window shades. Switch off and stop all electronic devices. You can still use light and no devices in flight. After landing.
We've just started our descent into Berlin-Brandenburg Airport, so let's quickly conclude this trip report with Finnair right here, right now. We started our Finnair journey from Hong Kong. We disembarked at Helsinki and then went through security and into the Finnair non-Schengen business class lounge. Breakfast there is pretty good and plenty of alcoholic beverages as well. We then moved on to the Schengen lounge. It's way busier there. They've got flights there throughout the day. Also the food and beverages are more basic there, but still a pretty good lounge, a great place to relax before your flight. And then we got on board this flight, AY1433 for Berlin. The cabin crew were really friendly and welcoming, and they had great smiles on their face throughout the flight. It's an older aircraft today and the seats are quite old as well, but I thought the plane was well maintained. The seats and the lavatory were both clean and looking alright. I just wish that there was a headrest at every seat. For the meal service, water and blueberry juice were complimentary, and for Finnair being a full service airline, I would expect coffee and tea would be free as well, and preferably a small snack as well. Like their partner airline, British Airways, has recently brought back that. So overall today, a good flight with Finnair, good service both on the ground and in the air. Now for your information, only Finnair flies between Berlin and Helsinki, 3 flights daily. Your airfare on this route starts from €81. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down below and share this video with your friends. And if you're new to my channel, I upload a new trip report every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out again. You can follow me on my social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat and Be Real. On Instagram, I post stories as I fly. On Snapchat, I post stories as I travel and my destination. And finally, if you want to make direct impacts into funding my flights, you can do so via PayPal or Patreon. I'll have my PayPal and Patreon links in the description. So guys, thanks a lot for watching again. After disembarking, I'm going to show you a Berlin vlog. Enjoy and see you later. Bye bye. Welcome to day 2 in Berlin. My mum is doing her own yoga. I'm gonna go to the gym because I've got a big stomach. So yesterday I went to Checkpoint Charlie, and today it's more touristy stuff and learning about the history. So the first stop today is the Memorial of the Murdered Jewels of Europe. So the museum is located underground. We were there for about half an hour, reading a lot about stuff and history. Next stop is the Brandenburg Gate. We're now going to take the train to the Berlin Tower area. It makes you want to go in, right? Don't even know what that is. We're now taking another train to see a bit of the Berlin Walls. So we're having Mexican bowl for lunch, and I said I wanted pork, which sounds like pork in German, so I got chicken, I suppose. We just took another train, the third one today, to KaDeWe, a fancy mall in Berlin. So that's it for day 2. Tomorrow we're going to Czech Republic, and we're wearing a face mask because when I was there in November 2022, face masks were still mandatory in German public transport. And in Berlin you have to wear FFP2, so we were risking a fine for wearing surgical mask. So in the next trip report and vlog, I'm going to show you Prague. And by the way, it's quite cheap on the train when you book in advance. We paid €38 for 2 people on this 4-hour journey to Prague. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.